I'm live on Instagram and Facebook. So if you see me looking back and forth, that's why. My name's Kirsten from Words Whimsy, and I'm excited to be live with you guys for the brand new year and the new brand. If you are a replay viewer, I would love it if you would drop a comment down below and let me know that you're watching the replay. And we're going to get started in just a minute, but I'm super, super excited. Hey, Nina, thanks so much for joining me on Instagram. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. We were very ready for the year to get here, the new year to get here, because, man, 2020 was just a little crazy. And my husband and my mom, who lives with us, both got COVID for Christmas. So we had a really interesting end to the year, and, quarantining from my husband and my mother was not the easiest thing in the world, but I never got sick, thankfully. My daughter was here over Christmas before we knew that they had it, and she tested negative, so she didn't get sick, so that was really good. Hey guys, thank you for joining me. If your name is not your Instagram handle, will you tell me your name when you join? That would be awesome, so I can greet you properly. I am live on Instagram and Facebook, so you'll see me looking back and forth. I have my phone over here for Instagram and my iPad over here for Facebook, so I'll be going back and forth a little bit, but I'm excited. I'm Kirsten from Words Whimsy, and this is a new brand. It's a new year. It's a new everything, and I'm super, super excited to share all the juicy details with you. One of my goals this year is to do a live every week. You're Nikki. Okay, I called you Nina because that was your name on there, but hi, Nikki. So I want to go live more often with you guys and just hang out with you guys and keep you updated on all the fun stuff happening and talk to you. And I would love it if you would talk back to me. That would be fantastic during these lives. Comment, ask questions, all the things. So today, because this is the very first one, and because Words Whimsy is brand new, not even launched yet, as a matter of fact, I wanted to just come on and kind of share a little bit of the story of Words Whimsy, why I decided to rebrand, how I got the name, and then what you can expect going forward from me, because I know a lot of people, especially on Instagram, have been following me for a while as Sweet Tea Oils, and I've focused on diffuser jewelry for essential oils, and that's not going completely away, but I definitely want to make you aware of what's coming so you can decide if this is where you want to be or not, and I hope you'll stick around because it's really fun. So again, if you're just joining or if you're watching the replay, I'm Kirsten from Words Whimsy. The launch is happening on January 19th, so look for that. I'll definitely be sharing and shouting from the rooftops and all of that. Hey, Isabella. So I'm super excited, and I just want to give you guys a quick, brief synopsis of my entrepreneurial journey, because it's kind of in my blood. My dad was a business owner, and I started my first business in 2004 when my daughter was only 18 months old, and it was called Marley's Closet. My daughter's name is Marley, and it was a children's clothing store, and I had that for 3 years. She was with me pretty much every single day in the store. I had a little kids play area. I had a crib in my office for her to take naps, and it was really, really hard, but it was really fulfilling, and I learned a lot about business ownership from the mistakes that I made with that business, and I made way more mistakes than I had successes, but the entrepreneurial bug bit me. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. So when I closed my store, I let my lease end after 3 years. So in 2007, I closed Marley's Closet. And at that point, my daughter's dad and I had gotten divorced. And so I was kind of a single mom, and I needed regular, consistent income and health insurance and all of those nerdy, fun things. So I got a job at a corporate office, and I did that for 10 years, and I hated every minute of it. I had had a taste of business ownership and being my own boss and being in control of my schedule and being in control of my day to being at the beck and call of somebody else and having an income cap because of what they said my salary should be and just all these things. And I hated it. I hated every bit of it. And my job was really mundane and tedious, and I'm a creative person. So that was just a really hard time. And not to mention, I live in the Atlanta area in Georgia, and the traffic was horrendous. I was spending, at a minimum, 3 hours a day in my car going back and forth to a job I hated. And so it just really wore me out. Over the course of those 10 years in corporate, though, I tried a lot of different things. I did a lot of direct sales, and I figured out that was just not for me. Hey guys, as you're joining on Instagram, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Please introduce yourself as you join. I am live on Instagram and Facebook, so you're going to see me going back and forth when I'm looking at the things. But anyway, I worked corporate for 10 years, and finally I had started a blog in 2010, and over the years of learning how to do all the bloggy things for myself, I started teaching other people how to do that, and that became my business. And it's something that just organically happened. I had people reach out to me asking me how I did my analytics and how I did my SEO and how I did my email and how I did my social media and all the things. And so I started teaching that, and that became my business. And in 2016, I was able to quit my corporate job, and I've been self-employed ever since, and it's been amazing. And so I used to, for about 3.5 to 4 years, I used to create courses. I had a podcast for about 3.5 years. I had workshops. I hosted retreats. I would travel all over the country teaching at conferences, all these different things. And it was all related to email marketing and SEO and Google Analytics and social media and WordPress and all these nerdy things that I love that a lot of people don't love. And that's what I would teach. But over time, and if you've spent even 5 minutes online, you know that the algorithms change constantly. And when you teach those things and you have to constantly be updating everything you teach every time something changes, it's exhausting. And I just burned out. So we moved here to the house we live in now, which is in Greensboro, Georgia on Lake Oconee, and we love it here. We moved here in 2018. And at the end of 2018, I put my business to the side. My church actually needed a communications director to do all the things that I knew how to do. They needed a new website, they needed social media management, they needed email marketing, so they hired me, and I still work for them part-time. And I have been doing that since the end of 2018. And then, of course, in 2020, craziness ensued, right? And churches had to close and businesses had to close and all these crazy things happened. And so instead of being in the church office 5 days a week, I found myself at home every single day starting in March, and I was bored. And like I said, I'm a creative person and I don't like to just sit and be idle and be bored. So when the pandemic happened and when we were all forced to, stay in for a long period of time or whatever, and we were really uncertain as to what the future was for churches, for businesses, whatever, I was like, I need an outlet. I need some kind of creative outlet. And I had been using essential oils it's been a little over a year now since I started using oils. And I had seen diffuser bracelets online, and I was like, let me just make a few for myself and see what happens. And I had friends who would see them, and they're like, ooh, can you make me one? And it kept going that way, and people were like, ooh, can you make me a bracelet? I want a bracelet. And so I decided to start an Etsy shop, which I did in June of 2020. So June 1st of 2020, I launched Sweet Tea Oils on Etsy. And so for the past 7 months, that's what I've been doing. Hey, Sydney. Just so you know, if you're just joining, I am Kirsten from Words Whimsy, and I am live on Instagram and Facebook, so you're going to see me going back and forth. And I'm just sharing a little bit about my entrepreneurial journey and how Words Whimsy kind of came to be. So as of June of 2020, I was Sweet Tea Oils. I've been doing that for the past 7 months. And there are things that I have loved about it and things that I have been really frustrated about with it. One of the things is, because I am a creative brain, I kind of feel pigeonholed with just making diffuser jewelry, and I didn't have the depth in my brand with Sweet Tea Oils to really add on a bunch of stuff. I started making faux leather hair bows in the fall. They did really well at my in-person markets that don't do so well online. But I just want to be able to try different things. And I started really thinking hard toward the end of the year about what the future was for sweet tea oils and if it was even something I wanted to continue to do. I was kind of frustrated with it. I was frustrated with Etsy, and I was just like, I need to either drastically change and pivot completely or just scratch it and be done. And I wasn't quite ready to be done yet. So I prayed really hard over my business, and I journaled a lot, and I talked to some of my very close friends. And I was like, I just need to change. And so I kept coming up with different names for my business. And I was talking to my friend Roxana, who I adore to pieces. She's my best friend in the world, and she lives outside of Chicago, and I live in Georgia, but we talk constantly. And she's been with me through like all the variations and iterations of my business from way back when at the beginning blogging days. So she knows my heart, and she knows how my brain works. And so I would talk to her a lot, and I'm like, here's my idea. Here, what do you think? And I remember telling her several different names that all started with sweet tea. Sweet Tea Mercantile, Sweet Tea General Store, Sweet Tea whatever. And she's like, are you married to the sweet tea name? And I was like, well, kind of. Like, I don't do anything without sweet tea. I always have sweet tea with me. It's kind of my identity. My blog is Sweet Tea and Saving Grace. My legal business name is Sweet Tea LLC, and I operate everything under that. And so kind of. And she's like, okay, I was just, putting that in your brain. Well, it got me thinking. And as I was kind of walking through different brand names, I kind of landed on the Sweet Tea Mercantile. That's what I was going to call it. And I just like it's kind of Southern, it's kind of fun, and it doesn't pigeonhole me into one particular type of business or product. So I actually bought the domain, and as I was brainstorming through different taglines and like what the heart of my business would be, I came up with Words Whimsy for heart and home. And I remember writing that down, and I was like, oh, I like that. Because I knew I wanted the products to be personalized. I wanted things to be customizable. I wanted them to be fun. And so Words Whimsy just really fit for my tagline. Went to bed that night, got up the next morning, and I was like, Words Whimsy. I just can't get that out of my head. And I was like, what if I call it that? And I sent Roxana a text, and I was like, I'm getting away from the sweet tea identity, and what do you think about Words Whimsy? And she was like, oh my gosh, I love it. And I made the branding, and I sent her a picture of it, and she was just like, this is you. Like, this is 100% you. So it was this really cool organic like transition into what is now Words Whimsy, and I'm really, really excited. And I feel like once I hammered that down, everything just fell into place. My branding colors, my product offerings, everything that I've been doing since I figured out what I wanted to call it has just fallen into place. And it's been really, really, really fun to plan and execute all of this stuff. And so I am planning the launch for January 19th, and I am moving off of Etsy. I had a lot of issues with Etsy. There's a lot of great things about Etsy because they build in sales tax and shipping, and like everything's already in there, and there's a lot of Etsy marketing that they do for you as a business owner, but there's also very little control over what your shop looks like, the sales and discounts that you can do. Like I had a really hard time. I wanted to do things like buy 3, get 1 free kind of stuff, and I couldn't do that on Etsy. And Etsy will just decide sometimes that they don't want to promote your business anymore, and your traffic drops like huge, and that's a problem. So I want to be in control of all of that. So I'm building my own website, and my plan is to launch it on January 19th. I am still waiting on a few things to get here so I can finish making the initial product line. So barring any shipping issues, we're going to launch on the 19th. If that needs to change, I will definitely let you know. But as I was planning this new brand, I really decided to step into a couple different things that I have had on my heart for literally years. One of them I can't tell you about yet. It's coming in the spring. But one of the things that I have wanted to do for years and years and years is to have t-shirts and sweatshirts. And I know that sounds really cheesy, like you've thought about t-shirts for years. But yes, I have wanted to design and sell apparel for years, and I have been so scared to do it. I've been scared of the learning curve. I've been scared of just how to make it go from an idea in my head to a physical product. I've been scared of the expense. I've been scared of what if people don't like it. And I just decided, you know what, this is the year that I'm just going to do it. And I have figured out how to do it and what I want it to look like. And I'm super, super excited about that. So when I launch on the 19th, there will be sweatshirts, and I'm going to show you a couple things today. Now, the design itself that will be on the sweatshirt is not here yet. I have mock-ups that I've done, and I'm going to post that on Instagram later today. So you'll be able to see a mock-up. But for now, what I can show you is the initial line. So when Words Whimsy launches on the 19th, there will be 3 color choices and 2 sweatshirt styles. I'm going to add t-shirts later, but for now we're going to do sweatshirts. So there will be a crew neck in this really beautiful old gold. It's like a kind of a heathered mustard. I don't know, but it's a really beautiful color. These are really nice, thick Gildan. Can you see that tag? Gildan sweatshirts. And they're like fuzzy and nice and soft on the inside. They're amazing sweatshirts. So we'll have the old gold. We will have this gorgeous teal. I think the color's a little better on Instagram. So if anybody's watching on Facebook, go to Instagram later and check these out. But anyway, this is one of the colors of the crew neck. And then there will be a light pink hoodie. I also have an opinion question for you guys later, or you can tell me now. I kind of want to take the string out of the hoodie and replace it with a thick satin ribbon to match what's going to go on here. And I would love your feedback on that. Do you want it like that, or do you want it with the actual string that it comes with? Kind of torn. And I may even offer that as like a customization option if you want ribbon instead of string. So this is what's coming. The first set of designs. And I can go ahead and tell you that the graphic that's going to be on the front of it is going to say, "Be brave, beautiful." I think this is a year that all of us can step into something that we're afraid of, that has been holding us back, and just be brave. You like the satin ribbon idea, Nikki? I do too. I think it adds a little bit of fun, whimsy to it. So, but the design is going to say, "Be brave, beautiful," and it's going to go right across the breastplate of the sweatshirt. It's going to be, like right here. It's going to say, "Be brave, beautiful," and it's in my brand font, and it's going to be in this really beautiful terracotta orange color with a light blue heart at the end. And I'm so excited. So you'll see the mock-up later today, and it's really, really cute. So that's the apparel that's coming. I do want to add totes and t-shirts eventually. I want to obviously add more designs. And if you have any suggestions for like an affirmation or any kind of word or phrase that you would love to see on a shirt or a tote, please let me know, because I'm doing these for you. So, anyway, that's the initial color palette for the apparel that's coming. Also, what's coming is I have all of these really beautiful, these are elastics, and there will be elastic hair tie sets. So these are coming, and they're all in brand colors, and then some fun cheetah in there. Gotta have some cheetah print, right? Leopard, cheetah, whatever you want to call it. So those are coming. And of course, bracelets. I'm wearing some right now. I'm very excited about the bracelets that are coming. They're going to be, so yes, I will still have diffuser bracelets. These are diffuser bracelets. Let me show you a little closer. You've actually seen a sneak peek of these on Instagram already. I have the enamel beads in white and black, and then the gold beads that you see here are actually gold filled beads, so they will not tarnish. They are a little more expensive, but they're higher quality, so you'll be able to wear these like all the time. These are gold filled beads in here and rosewood, so I'm really trying to improve the quality of the products that I make. So the jewelry that you see, most of it will have gold-filled beads or sterling silver, and I'll be sure to put all of that in my item description when I write everything out on in the shop. But I will have stacking bracelets like this with the gold-filled beads. You'll be able to customize and personalize your bracelets with white or black beads and whatever word or name you want. So those are coming. And also, I have these really cute tassel bracelets coming. So these are the first 3 colors. These are not gold-filled, these are brass. And I'll be sure to put that in the listing description too. But these are just really fun tassel bracelets. These are fun little stackers. With that terracotta orange and the teal and the cream. So these are super, super fun. I do plan to also have some bracelets that are not diffuser bracelets, and I have a couple of mock-ups to show you. I'm not 100% sure that I want to have these. If you want them, I can make you some. But hey, Nikki. So these are some gemstone bracelets that I have made. Again, these are not gold-filled. These are brass, but it's moonstone and the brass tone, and then white howlite and silver tone. So I do have these options too. But I think the core of the bracelet designs are gonna be the rosewood, the gold toned, and eventually I'll add some silver. I love the tassels. And I do have some gold-filled charms and gold-filled chain coming. It's not here, so I can't show it to you. But I have really dainty, beautiful necklaces and bracelets that will be coming, and they'll be gold-filled chain, gold-filled beads, gold-filled charms, and eventually I'll add sterling silver. I know I did a poll and a lot of you guys prefer silver. Believe it or not, it's harder to find the styles of charms I want in sterling silver. They're very easy to find in gold-filled, but the sterling silver is a lot harder to come by. It's also kind of pricey, so anyway, that's neither here nor there. We'll figure it out. But I have my branding done. I got my business cards yesterday and I love them. There's the back of them. So lots of new things. If you missed the beginning of all of this stuff, make sure you go back and watch the replay. I really am excited about the future of Words Whimsy. I'm excited about the products that are coming. I cannot wait to have these sweatshirts in the shop. You guys, they are so comfortable and so fun. And I'll post the mock-up later today on Instagram and Facebook so you guys can see what the design is going to look like. There will be matching stickers for the design on the sweatshirt too, which I'm so excited about. I love stickers. I love stickers. So everything is starting to get here. I've got all of my shirts. I just need the design to actually put on the shirts. But yeah, I'm excited. So if you guys have any questions about what's coming, if you have questions about Words Whimsy, let me know. I do, again, plan to do these lives every week. I would love to talk to you guys every Friday. One quick thing before I go. Make sure you go to the link in my profile on Instagram, go to the link in my profile and sign up for the launch list. If you are on Facebook, there's a sign up button right in my Facebook page. Go sign up for my email list because a couple reasons. One is it's just awesome to be part of that. But I will have launch week deals for email subscribers only. You guys, as the subscribers, will also get first dibs and sneak peeks on new products as they come out. And I ask for your birthday on there too because I want to send you a birthday gift. So make sure you go sign up for that email list and get on there and do all the things and share with your friends. If you're excited about what's coming, if you are stoked about the sweatshirts, if you're stoked about the jewelry and all the other things that are coming, I would be so grateful if you would share my Instagram or Facebook profile with your friends and invite them to join. I am just really excited about the rebrand and I can't wait to see everything just like laid out and finished and super cute. So very excited. I appreciate you guys joining me today and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.